On February the 26th, 1889, the Blairgowrie Golf Club was formed when the chairman of a small group of townsmen stated that a suitable piece of ground had been found close to the Black Loch, belonging to the Dowager Marchioness of Landsdowne. The original Landsdowne, later to become the Rosemount course, was designed by Dr. Alister McKenzie, the renowned golf architect who also designed Cypress Point, Augusta National, and many others. His first inspection and design was carried out in 1914, around the outbreak of World War I, but perhaps, understandably, the club decided that this was not a good time to incur such expenditure. However, following the Great War, Dr. McKenzie was called back and an extension from 9 to 18 holes was designed and constructed at a cost of £3,000. The new course finally opened for play in 1927. Just 3 years later, in 1930, the club decided to expand the facilities yet again and engaged James Braid to add 8 holes to the Mackenzie holes, with a few bunkers added strategically, placed to lay his influence on the already brilliantly designed holes. A match took place in which old Tom Morris was invited to play with the club captain, Sir Alexander Mackenzie, against the secretary, Mr. Henry Anderson, and Major Peter Chalmers. The match was very close, with Tom Morris sinking a long putt on the last green to win. When leaving, old Tom said, "I think this is the most beautiful inland green I have ever seen." A very favourable comment from the most famous of golfers who had laid out courses in all parts of Great Britain and Ireland. Blairgowrie is now home to 2 championship 18-hole courses, the Rosemount and the Landsdowne, and in recent years both courses have hosted many national events, most notably the British Seniors Amateur Stroke Play Championship twice, and the British Boys Home Internationals. The Scottish Amateur 72-hole stroke play event has been played on a number of occasions too, as has the Scottish Mid-Amateur Championship. We must not forget about the wee course though, a James Braid design. The second hole, named Fairy Dell, just so happens to be architect Tom Doak's pick of the 45 on offer. While many golfers have to be persuaded to venture away from the coast and the links golf Scotland has to offer, the author and journalist Frank Pennick described Blairgowrie as one of Scotland's finest inland courses and one that should be on everybody's priority list. Finally, and to quote the late, great Peter Ellis, "This place just oozes charm and class."